Abroad comes with its own type of struggle. I know we have this adage that we rather cry in a keke, in a Lamborghini than cry inside Okada or a keke. I know. So as Africans, we have this idea that it is better I'm suffering abroad than I'm suffering back in Africa. And I totally understand it. In this video, I want to talk about the real price of freedom abroad because what I've dedicated myself in doing in this channel is to tell you about what you can expect abroad, what you can expect abroad. And far from it, this channel is never to discourage you from traveling abroad. This channel is never done in order to make you feel that no, you shouldn't come abroad. No, I even encourage people that if you have the means, it is better you come, you develop your capacity here, and then you'll be able to go back if you want to go and build based on what you have seen, the system you have seen here, you'll be able to reciprocate it down there. But if you are coming here, it is only wise that you learn the truth about coming abroad. And that is why our uncles are not telling us the truth. Our relatives are not telling us the truth about what we expect here. They say it's a secret court. I'm not part of the secret court. And that is why I said I will be telling people the truth about what they will expect here. Hi, my name is Simeon Odi. I work and reside in the United Kingdom. And if this is the first time you are coming across this channel, consider subscribing on this channel. In this channel, we talk about relocation, we talk about abroad, we talk about debt management, frugality, agriculture, and investment back home. So if this sounds like what interests you, consider liking this video, turn on your notification bell, and also subscribe to this channel. So without further ado, let us go straight to the video of the day. We want to talk about the real price of freedom abroad. And one of the first things you need to know is that when you come abroad, times become a luxury for you. You know, I'm not talking about people that live in Lagos because people that live in Lagos are already preoccupied with go slow and traffic that majority of their productive time, they spend it outside in traffic. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people that live in Africa, in Nigeria, where life is relatively very slow. Like I come from a very small town, Nassau State, and I can literally wake up by 7:30 and still be at work by 7:45 or even 8 o'clock. Yes, because there is zero or no traffic there. But when you come abroad, the life is not about traffic. It's about time. Time become a luxury for you. It is very hard for you to see time for yourself because you have to work long hours. You also have to work multiple jobs in order to stay afloat. Some people have to tell you that, see, one job will not be enough. And it is true. You have to do this job in the daytime and do this job in the night. I was in an Uber by a particular guy, I think he's from Sudan. And he was telling me about where his wife was working. The wife worked with the government. And the NHS. So there is a somebody that is working there with them, and the person will work in the night in Nigerian. She will work in the night throughout, and in the morning, she's still trying to get whether she can get the morning shift, meaning that she's working both night and morning. I also have people that they will do warehouse job in the night, and in the daytime, they will go and do cleaning job. So they are working both night and they are working in the day. They barely have time to sleep. They barely have time for themselves. There is no freedom. Time is a big luxury here. And you know that true freedom means that you have time for yourself. But abroad, you have less time for your family. You have less time for rest. You even have less time to pursue the purpose that you have in life. So that is one thing abroad. So if you are trying to come here, you must know that time Time is a luxury that you cannot afford here. Then another price of freedom abroad is isolation and the emotional cost that come from it. See, let me tell you the truth. You will feel very disconnected. There are, I normally watch some videos and I will laugh. They will say if you want to come abroad, make sure you carry your wife or you marry or something. If you are a guy, if you are a woman, the loneliness that you feel here, there is nobody, everybody minds his business. And I know that you'll be thinking, I'm an introvert, I even like it. And I do this, I do that, I like to stay alone. See, there's something we call introvert by choice and introvert by force. The one that is here is introvert by force. So forget the fact that you are saying I am this for house and that. Later you will still go out and meet people. For here, there is loneliness and it is far from building community or deep relationship. So coming here, you should know that, okay, I am going to face isolation. There is going to be emotional cost. Nobody is talking to each other. Everybody is just walking on the road and everybody is just minding his business. Everybody is just minding his business. Everybody is running. If you see people that are trying to enter bus, they are running. Everybody is running. Running to train station, running to work, running to bus station, running to home, running. Everybody is just on the road and there's nobody pursuing them. The only thing that is pursuing them is the high cost of living and the quality of life. And that is the number 3 thing about the freedom, the price you have to pay abroad. Because you are earning in a strong currency, you have to also pay bills in a strong currency. You have to also pay taxes in a strong currency. You have to also pay your rent in a strong currency. I made a post on Facebook today. If you can look at my hair, you see that I successfully coagulated the hair today because I cannot pay 20 to 30 pounds every 2 weeks in order to be keeping the low cut I normally keep. So when I came abroad, I came with a clipper. And every 2 weeks, I will catch the hair and coagulate it. Is it? And finish it up. You know? And somebody on Facebook was like, if not that Nigeria spoil, why will 60 pounds be 60,000, 30 pounds be 60,000 naira? I say, this post I'm making on this Facebook is not to tell you about exchange rate. It's not to tell you about that. No. It's to tell you that the bills here will kill you. Somebody is earning 1,500 pounds after tax. He's already paying 700 for rent, meaning that he has 800 pounds that is remaining. And inside that 800 pounds, depending on the lifestyle of the person, like for me, I live in a house that I pay 450. And with this amount, I have entitlement to everything. I don't pay council tax because it's inclusive. I don't pay for TV license because it is inclusive. I don't pay for electricity. I don't pay for gas. It is inclusive. But we have some people that come here and they now go and majagulate. I don't know the kind of English I'm speaking today. They will accumulate many problems into their head. And at the end of the day, they are crying. As you are earning in that currency, you are paying high. There are people paying as high as 1,000 pounds, 1,200 pounds. That is 2 point something million naira in Nigeria a month. And that is not inclusive of council tax. It's not inclusive of TV license. It's not inclusive of water, electricity, and all those other tasks that they need to pay. You understand? And when you join all those things together, you see that they don't have anything. True wealth is not just about income. It is what you keep and how you live. The quality of life that you have. Back then in Nigeria, the quality of life in terms of what you earn versus what you keep is higher than here. Now, I know that the majority of people in Nigeria are eating paycheck to paycheck. not paycheck to paycheck. They call it hand to mouth. That is, they are poor. But the truth is because they do not understand the quality of life. Let us analyze it. You see somebody doing Okada in Nigeria. We all agree that Okada in Nigeria is a low business. It's a low type of business that we will neglect, Abi. Okay, so we agree with that. Now, somebody is doing Okada and is earning an average of 10,000 naira every month, every day. He's earning 10,000 naira every day. Some are earning up to 7,000. So let us even say 5,000 naira. It means that the person is earning about 150,000 naira every month. Now, 150,000 naira is times 2 of the Nigerian minimum wage. But you still see the person is living a very low life. The person is living a bad quality of life because he's seeing himself as a poor person. He's not trying to get knowledge to see how he can grow from this 150,000 naira to having Okada that other people are riding for him. So what happened is that after earning this money, in the night, he will go to a beer parlor and drink all the money because he believes that tomorrow he will earn another one. He will go and be spending money recklessly. He will increase the number of girlfriends that he have. If he is a Muslim, for instance, he will marry more wives. And if he is a Christian, he will keep more girlfriends in corner. An Okada rider will be paying for school fees for a university student. Yes, it is done. And the wife is at home with so many children that he keep producing. So he's not looking for knowledge. And that is why when you look at Nigeria or you look at Africa, you see that the people, their mentality and the way they behave is different because they are seeing this money every day. If that same Okada rider leave Nigeria and come abroad, I'm telling you, he's going to adjust his life. The bills, the rent, the system here will force him. Where will he even see a university student to pay for? Where will he even see the daily money that he's getting right now in order to go and be drinking beer? He will be forced to adjust his life. So I normally tell people come abroad so that you see how the system works. When you go back home, you'll be able to live a more quality life. But when you talk about quality life, the people living back in Nigeria that know what they are doing have a better quality life than those that are living abroad. Now, the fourth thing you need to know about the price you will pay is your mental health. Your mental health. You see, you feel mad. There is constant pressure here. Your landlord is waiting for you in 30 days. Immediately you are paying your landlord, they are still waiting for you for the next money. You are paying for your car insurance. They are waiting for you next month. You are paying for your road tax. They are waiting for you next month. You are paying for your council tax. Everything is waiting for you. It's a 30-day cycle. Everybody is waiting for you to go and work long hours and bring the money and give to them. What about the constant pressure to send money back home? You understand? There is pressure. People want you to build something back home. They want you to give them something. There is an invisible expectation that people have immediately you travel abroad. Everybody start. It is very hard when you travel abroad for you to see money come from abroad, come from Nigeria to come and meet you abroad. Money is usually a one-way traffic. It is you that is sending money back home. Nobody cares about how you are feeling. So there is a mental health strain that sometimes you'll be walking on the road and then as if you want to get mad. Then we have the visa and immigration pressure. Remember that this place is not your home. So there is always a paperwork for you to do. Your freedom here is tied to paperwork. One wrong move and your life can change overnight. Just one wrong move. Your life can change overnight. You can go to prison. You can get deported. You are not as free as you are in Nigeria. And you know, true freedom cannot be conditional. In Nigeria, you are free. Nobody can come and deport you to anywhere. Nobody can even send you to prison anyhow. You understand? If you know you are right and you did not commit crime, you did not commit capital crimes, you are not going to prison. Okay, so at the end of the day, even here, you will say if you do not commit crime, you will not go to prison. But there are some major things that can make you to go back home. There are some things that are normal, but because of your condition, you are not supposed to access those things. And because you are living in that society, you decide to access that thing, and it is a wrong move. You will get problem. If you also look, you see that immigration is tightening up everywhere. The UK have brought in new rules. The US is tightening their border. Canada is doing the same thing. All over the world, immigration is tightening. And as it's tightening for new people not to enter, it is also giving restrictions for those that are already immigrants in those countries. So it is another price you have to pay. The pressure from the people that are hosting you in their country. Now, another thing you need to know is that you have to pay for every convenience that you have. There is nothing free here. Your child care is not free. Your transportation is not free. Your health care, even simple favor that someone want to do for you. Someone want to just help you to carry your child and go and drop in school. You have to pay the person money to just help you. These are things we don't see in Africa. Back home, there's something we call social capital. But here, there's nothing like social capital. There are people we call child minders here. All these people that have houses here, you keep children with them, for instance, and all that. It's a business. You have to pay them. So as you are working, your child is with someone, and the person, you have to pay the person. So they per hour. So as you are working per hour, let me say 12 pounds, the person might be charging you 7 pounds per hour or 5 pounds per hour. So each 12 pounds that you work there, you are already removing 5 pounds for your child. For your child. So if you are together with your husband and all that, the pressure, one person have to stop working hard. And when somebody stop working hard, if there is no good communication in the family, the other one will feel that, okay, I'm not making enough money in this abroad. That is why you are insulting me. Okay, before you know, there is problem in the family. So any convenience that you want to earn abroad, you have to pay for it. So abroad is not somewhere that you just come and you are that free. Then another thing you need to know is that you should also have a freedom to choose the real good. You should choose over what you want to build. What type of wealth do I want to build? What types of options do I want to have? What types of control do I want to have about my time? What type of location do I want to stay? But here, you do not have those freedom. If you are probably tied down to a job, you have to go and be doing that job because it is that job that kept you in that country. Okay, so you do not have the freedom of waking up and say, I don't want to do that job again, I want to do this one. You can only do that when you have already getting maybe your permanent residency. That is when you can now start choosing it. But when you first come, you have to know that you have to pay the price. You don't have options, you don't have control. You don't have control. The people that your visa are dependent on are the ones that have control over you. So if you have find value in this video, consider subscribing to this channel. Consider turning on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime we post amazing content on this video. This is Showboy, and I just told you the price you have to pay for relocating abroad. I'll see you in the next one.